the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Well, rise and grind, DMV. It's Sunday morning, but boy, is it starting out on the wetter side. But don't worry, this afternoon we'll be seeing drier and windy conditions. So definitely keep it here. We'll talk more about that in just a bit.
And the manhunt continues for the man police say shot and killed a Maryland judge. Coming up on DC News Now, we'll tell you where and how police found the car they say Pedro Argote was driving. And a new attack from what Israel troops are calling a terrorist cell overnight. Details on that and what help is now getting to Palestinians in Gaza. Plus, we speak with a restaurant owner about what DC Startup Week means to him. But it is a little past 8 o'clock on this Sunday morning, and we begin with this look outside over the Capitol. I mean, day or night, this live cam is just always stunning. A breathtaking view. It is pretty chilly outside, and just looking out our window here, it looks like the rain might have stopped. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. We'll get to our top stories in just a bit, but first, Brittany is here, and Brittany, looking out the window, the rain has stopped, but it's still a little cooler this morning than it was yesterday. Yeah, just looking out of the window right now, still seeing some clouds across the area, but I'm starting to see some peaks of blue, so that's a good indication that we're slowly starting to see those showers roll their way out of the area. Here's a look at radar showing you the past 30 minutes across the DMV. Notice these are isolated light showers in nature, and that's because our atmosphere has lots of dry air. So overall, lots of the precipitation that's falling from that low that's moving through is actually evaporating. So zooming into radar, showing you the overall picture, we're seeing some light showers just slowly exiting Prince George's County as well as Frederick County. Still seeing some light showers there in the eastern panhandle of West Virginia, but as we head into the next 30 minutes, we'll start to see those showers move out of the DMV, and drier conditions, they will be on the horizon. So temperature-wise, fairly cool out there, 52 currently in Lexington Park. Then as we head further off into the mountain counties, we're seeing those temperatures mainly in the upper to mid 40s, 50 currently in Hagerstown. So overall, today is going to be a windy day out there. We'll be seeing a mixture of sun and clouds throughout the afternoon with highs getting into the lower 60s. Then we warm it up a tad bit as we head into your Monday. Still holding on to breezy conditions, but notice Monday and Tuesday, we are starting to see an abundance of sunshine, a tad bit warmer on Tuesday. Then come Wednesday, we are talking about 70-degree weather and abundance of sunshine. It looks like the rest of the work week looks to stay quiet. So definitely keep it here. We'll talk more about that in that 8-day forecast coming up. My kind of forecast, Brittany, thank you. Well, DC Fire and Rescue responded to a fire at an old church on 27th Street and Woodley Road. Firefighters got on the scene around 3 this morning and worked to keep that fire from intensifying. They say the fire was confined to one room on the first floor of that church. No injuries were reported. And our coverage on the manhunt for the alleged killer of a Washington County, Maryland judge continues with some new details on that search. Tactical teams searched buildings in Williamsport, Maryland, and vacant homes west of downtown there after an SUV believed to be linked to Pedro Argote, the man police are searching for, was found in a wooded area yesterday during the day. DC News Now's Dave Laval has more.
We're at the Cushwa warehouse, the command center in the search for Pedro Argote. Authorities are confident they will find the accused killer.
We're going to catch this guy. It's just a matter of time.
Washington County Sheriff Brian Albert regarding Saturday's search for Pedro Argote. Members of the Sheriff's Special Response Team searched vacant buildings at the old tannery along Bottom Road late that afternoon. It's the same area where a neighbor found Argote's silver Mercedes SUV in a wooded area hours earlier.
It's a pretty remote area, so it could have been there since Thursday night or sometime Friday.
Argote is wanted in connection with Thursday's shooting death of Circuit Judge Andrew Wilkinson. He was shot in the driveway of his home in Hagerstown and later died at the hospital. Sheriff Albert said it's still too soon to say what triggered the deadly attack.
This is honestly unreal.
Ashton Nesmith Cochera is among those who live in the area, stunned by Saturday's developments.
It's crazy that in a small town that something like this could happen.
I'm just surprised. It's this little town here. It's just it seems like a nice, quaint old America.
While investigators have Argate's car, they're still looking for him.
We're just going to be vigilant until we bring him to justice.
Hagerstown Police, the Frederick County Sheriff's Office, Maryland State Police, and the U.S. Park Service are also involved in the search. You're asked to call authorities if you have any information regarding the whereabouts of Pedro Argate. In Williamsport, Maryland, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
And here's a picture of Pedro Argate. He is still considered armed and dangerous. Police say anyone with information or sees him should call 911 immediately. Now, the U.S. Marshal Service says Argate has ties to multiple places outside Maryland, including New York, Florida, Indiana, and parts of North Carolina. The U.S. Marshal Service is offering a reward of up to $10,000 for information that leads to his arrest. Now, stay with DC News Now on air and online. We'll keep you updated with the latest information. A new gun violence work group in Prince George's County is working to fight crime in hopes of making the county safer. The work group will have 1 year to study gun violence and create solutions in the county. 14 members will be selected by the council or county executive. 2 of those members will be violence interrupters working in the community.
We want this work group to be a place where we think about the legislation that can help get guns off the street, that can help divert our young people from picking up a gun, but also think about once a shot has been fired in our community, how do we start to repair it?
A violent crime in the county has increased by 7% compared to last year. 8:06 over to the Middle East region, where the AP reports the Israeli military said today a terrorist cell was stopped after plans to launch anti-tank missiles at a rural community near Israel-Lebanon border. Militant group Hezbollah said 6 of their fighters were killed during fire exchange with Israel. A Hezbollah leader saying Israel will pay a high price if it starts a ground offensive. Meanwhile, aid started moving into the Gaza Strip on Saturday. That border between Egypt and Gaza opened up to allow much needed aid to the Palestinian territory. That's the first time that's happened since Israel sealed it off and that war began 2 weeks ago. We'll continue our coverage of the war later in this hour. Back here at home, D.C. police tell us one person was stabbed on a metro bus in Northwest D.C. just before 6 p.m. yesterday. This is video from Glover Park on Wisconsin Avenue outside Hardy Middle School. Officials say the victims were taken to the hospital in critical condition. Police are still searching for a suspect. And Arlington County says its number of vacant office buildings is the highest it's ever been. According to the county, half of the county's tax base is residential, the other half commercial. Now, county leaders say the vacancy rate could raise the tax rate or risk service cuts.
The commercial real estate is going to have to downsize a little bit and maybe be, more accommodating to multiple companies.
There's been a lot of focus for years in economic development on attracting businesses and attracting tenants. Now we need to also look at retaining as well.
Currently, Arlington is working on an initiative to repurpose or tear down the vacant buildings as another solution. And Montgomery County Park Service is working to improve the experience for people who are colorblind. The Parks Department will loan Enchroma glasses for red-green colorblind parkgoers to use during their visits, allowing them to fully experience all of nature's colors. Visitors can borrow them at Brookside Gardens or through the Program Access Office in Wheaton. And staying in Montgomery County, there's a new tool for law enforcement. It's called Prosecutorial Data Dashboard. The new dashboard, designed to assess the court process, will feature performance indicators on convictions and sentences. It'll measure timelines of decision-making, case prioritization, diversity among prosecutors, and how often suspects return to court. That dashboard will also focus on disparities in prosecution.
I really believe that if you build up trust in the community with what you're doing, the likelihood that people would be willing to come forward, report crime, and cooperate with you in the prosecution of crime will go up if they think the system is fair.
Montgomery County is the first to launch this specific type of data board in the state. All right, at 8:09, the holidays are creeping up, so consider this your Thanksgiving heads up. Walmart and Aldi will reportedly lower Thanksgiving dinner prices for customers. Starting November 1st, Walmart says it plans to offer lower prices on Thanksgiving meals, and Aldi will cut prices on over 70 holiday food items, meaning up to 50% markdowns. The goal is to help customers just in time for the holidays. Price reduction at Aldi will continue through the end of the year, while Walmart's price reduction ends December 26th. And in Washington County, one public school goes above and beyond to make sure all students are living up to their full potential, regardless of their abilities. And now that school is being recognized for its work. Our Skylar Salas shows us how.
The recognition of being a Special Olympics Banner Unified Champion school has only been bestowed on about 10 schools throughout the state of Maryland, one of those schools being Clear Spring High School in Washington County.
Our school has risen to the challenge of making sure every student at Clear Spring feels included and part of our team here at the school.
Seniors Hazel Edwards and Emma Gossard are partners on and off the tennis court at Clear Spring High School. In the Best Buddies program, they get the chance to socialize. In the Unified Sports program, Hazel is able to work with Emma and her social skills with some help from the structure that playing tennis can provide.
There was like a little bit of a gap where they need someone to come along and coach them. So then me as a partner, I come in and, for instance, like tennis with Emma, sometimes it can be hard to remember all the rules and stuff, but then I'm there sort of as a buddy to help the game go along and to just be an encouragement.
It's Hazel. I get to walk the ball.
Since Hazel and Emma have been paired together, coaches have seen how impactful the programs are for Emma.
They just worked extremely well together. Sometimes she maybe wasn't feeling well enough to actually participate, but she would still be a positive encouragement for all of the members on the team.
And for Hazel, it's a win too.
I think that it's really important that we have something where it doesn't matter about your ability, how competitive you are, whether you even know anything about the sport, that you can still do it. You can enter at any level.
Now, out of about 8,000 schools nationwide, only 250 participate in the Special Olympics Unified Champion Program. Reporting in Washington County, Maryland, Skylar Salas, DC News Now.